From out of the West comes Red Ryder, America's famous fighting cowboy.
Follow up that pony, little beaver. My friend Stoney Barton's about to stop hot lead. So let's hit that trail.
You betcha, Red Ryder. Get along. Get him up. Get.
Get going, Thunder. Hit that trail. Come on, Thunder.
The Adventures of Red Ryder. Following the exciting adventure during which Ace Hanlon was captured and thrown into jail, Red Ryder and Little Beaver were about to leave town when startling news reached Red and made him change his plans. They are now racing across the hills towards the Barton Ranch, where a range war is about to be declared.
Dig into that pinhole, little beaver. We've got to hit the breeze.
We get him to Barton Ranch like wind, Red Ryder. Get him up, Papu.
Stretch 'em out, Thunder. We've got to get there before any lead starts flying. Let's go, Thunder.
Look out the window, Jenny. Who's that riding up?
Maybe it's Red Ryder. I hope so. It's Gorman, Bart. He's just pulling up at our hitch rack.
Why, if that no-good foreman of Carson's come here to start trouble again...
Now, Pa, don't go losing your head with any of Carson's gunmen. You know you'd never stand a chance. Come in.
Howdy, Mrs. Barton.
Howdy.
Hello, Barton.
What do you want here, Gorman?
The boss sent me over for the last time, Barton. Are you ready to sell your spread?
Carson knows my answer. I ain't selling to his kind, and he knows it. Now get out, Gorman.
Barton, I ain't exactly used to folks ordering me around like that.
I said get going.
Bart, please.
You leave me be, Jenny. Gorman, if you're not off my property in 5 seconds, I'll be reaching for my shooting
I
iron.
wouldn't try that if I were you, Barton.
Why, you...
Bart, take your hand off that gun.
Get away, Jenny. Don't stand in front of me.
Why don't you stop hiding behind your wife's skirts, Barton?
Why, you blasted coyote, I'll show you who's hiding
Bart,
behind...
Bart, I won't let you...
Jenny, you shot her.
You'll have to blame yourself for that, Barton. If you hadn't gone for your 44, she wouldn't have stepped in front to try to protect you.
I'll kill you for this,
You raise that gun of yours, Barton, and I'll...
Stand right where you are, Gorman.
Red Ryder.
So you're the Jasper that shot the gun out of my hand.
Too bad he didn't plug you instead, Gorman.
Cut out the talk. Here, Bart. Give us a hand with the missus.
Yeah.
Now, let's lift her onto this cot. Little beaver, get one of those pillows.
Easy.
Yeah. She's still breathing, but her pulse is weak. Little beaver, fetch the doctor. Hurry.
Me get a medicine, man.
You think she'll be all right, Ryder?
I don't know. But if she doesn't pull through, I'll see that this hombre's made to answer for it.
It was an accident. She stepped...
I saw it all through the open doors. I was riding up.
And you ought to know he'd draw it on me first.
That's right, Gorman. According to law, you can call it self-defense and get away with it. But if Mrs. Barton dies, I'll make you answer to me for this. How is she, Doc? Will she pull through?
Yes, I think so, Ryder, but...
What's the matter, Doc?
Well, Mr. Barton, the bullet went right through the lung and lodged between two vertebrae, which means an operation, or your wife will remain a cripple as long as she lives.
How soon can you operate?
Well, I couldn't, Ryder. This is an extremely delicate operation. A slip would mean death. Only a highly skilled specialist can handle this.
You know any you could send for?
Yes, but, well, the fee runs pretty high, Mr. Barton. Not saying anything about traveling expenses and so on.
How much?
I'd say it'd run you around $1,000 or $2,000 cash in advance.
It's a heap of money, Doc. But I'll raise it.
How, Bart?
Selling that herd of horses I was nursing along for Army remount.
But, Bart, if you sell them at this time of year, that means you won't get half of what they're worth.
Yeah, I know, but what else is there for me to do?
Well, why not let me lend you enough
No, thanks, Red. You've done enough for me in the past. I couldn't take anything from you while I'm able to raise it on my own.
But look, Bart...
No, Red, and that's final. Doc, you make all the arrangements, will you?
All right, Mr. Barton, I'll get a specialist. And let's trust to God we can get him here in time.
Hey, boss. Yeah. Hello, Blackie. What is it, Gorman? Me and Blackie just heard that Barton is driving his herd of horses to Willow Springs. Yeah. Barton must be hard up for cash, or he wouldn't be selling them cayuses now.
Reckon he needs a dinero for that operation on the old lady. Now,
Hey, that gives me an idea.
What idea, Carson?
Well, we want his ranch because he's got water rights to the river, don't we?
That's right. And we can't make a move till we get it. But what's that got to do with him selling his herd?
Well, what do you suppose would happen if Barton come home without the cash?
Oh. You mean if Barton's selling to save his wife, he'd still need the money for the operation?
Right. And he'd be right ready to sell out at any price. Now, you and Blackie ride over to Willow Springs.
Sure, boss. We wait till Barton gets paid off, and then we take the money from him.
Yeah. And I buy his ranch with his own money. Not bad, eh?
Come on, Blackie, let's go.
Yeah, sure.
2,000. Now, that's right. Thank you.
You better stow that money away, Bud. I don't reckon it'd be wise to let anybody see you coming out of this Willow Springs bank with all that cash.
You're right, Red. This money means everything for poor Jenny. I can't afford to take any chances now.
Still think you want to go back on the stagecoach?
I hate to admit it, Red, but I'm plumb tuckered out. I reckon this old carcass of mine ain't what it used to be.
Well, driving that herd up here the way we did would take the starch out of anybody. All right, come on. I'll have Little Beaver get the horses ready while we go and buy your ticket.
What'd you find out, Blackie?
Hey, Barton's carrying the cash, and he's going back on a stagecoach.
What about Red Ryder and that Injun kid?
Yeah, from what they said, they're hitting a trail on their cayuses and leading back the old man's horse.
Well, that's a break for us.
Yeah, now we'll only have to take care of the old man.
When does the stage leave?
In about 2 minutes. Where do you figure we'll stick it up?
We're not going to hold it up. I got a better idea. Come on. That stagecoach is ready to roll. Let's hit the saddle and ride. Here's that old wooden trestle I was telling you about, Blackie.
Yeah, what do we do now, Gorman?
That stagecoach is going to have an accident, Blackie. That's a lot safer for us than a holdup. First, we'll hide our horses in this clump of trees over here. All right, now untie them axes from the saddles. Then we'll go under this end of the trestle, Blackie.
Here's the axes. Now let's go.
Here we are, under the end of that trestle. Now we'll just chop a few of them bridges pilings, and when that coach comes rolling down over this trestle, you know what'll happen.
I know what'll happen, but old man Barton and that driver'll never know how the stage landed in this gully.
Let's get started. We ain't got much time to lose.
Red Ryder, see him stagecoach now?
Yep, Little Beaver. I reckon we can ease up a bit and wait here above the trestle and watch 'em roll past right under us. Yeah, that old Concord coach rolling along the road below sure looks mighty pretty from the top of this hill.
Yeah, you betcha. Stagecoach make 'em good time downhill.
I'll say, the way that driver's hitting the breeze, that coach ought to be flying over that old wooden trestle when they hit it. The trestle's caving in.
Stagecoach run him in gully.
Let's go, Little Beaver.
Blue, get him up that roof.
Let's ride, Thunder. Come on, Thunder.
Well, this stagecoach is sure smashed up.
Hey, here comes Red Ryder and that Injun kid riding down the hill now.
That's all right. They can't see us in the bottom of this gully. Come on, let's get that money before Barton or the driver come to. I got it. Come on, let's go.
Hey, Ryder will see us if we try to get to our horses.
We'll hide under the end of the trestle, then slip back to our horses when he and the kid get down the gully. Hurry up. Here they come.
Oh, Thunder. Come on, Little Beaver.
Me come him. Oh, look him. Driver, him move him. Him not dead.
Go and help him while I get Bart out of this busted stagecoach. sure is a mess.
Driver, him not hurt him too bad, Red Ryder. Only one arm broke him.
How's your friend inside, mister?
I don't know yet. Here, little Beaver, give us a hand. Now, you hold these boards while I get Bart out.
You fetch him.
There, that does it.
Oh, Red Ryder, you hear him?
Yes, must be some of the team running off. Go round them up, little Beaver.
Me go catch him.
What? Where am I?
You all right, Bart?
Yeah, I reckon I am. Just the wind knocked out of me. What happened?
Red Ryder, them not team horses. 2 men ride him away like wind.
Bart, have you still got your money belt?
Ought to have. No, it's gone.
Then those 2 Jaspers must have taken it off you while little Beaver and I were riding down the hill.
Red, it's going to be mighty hard telling Jenny about losing this money. I don't know how I can get any more.
Now, take it easy, old-timer. We'll find a way. Little Beaver, you stay with Bart and make yourself useful.
Where you go, Red Ryder? You catch him, men?
I'll try my best. All right, stretch him out, Thunder. Let's ride.
We return to the adventures of Red Ryder in just a moment. We left Red Ryder in pursuit of the 2 men who stole Barton's money when the stagecoach plunged down the trestle to the gully. Now little Beaver and Barton have just come back to the little hometown of Kernville to report the holdup to the sheriff. They're walking down the street.
Where's sheriff office, Mr. Barton?
Right down the street away.
Oh, look him. Here come Red Ryder. Him get him to town before us.
Howdy, Red. Any luck?
No, Bart.
No getting money for Mr. Barton?
No, those Jaspers gave me the slip, and I never did get to pick their trail up again.
What'll I tell Jenny now, Red?
You told the doc to get the specialist, didn't you?
Yeah, but now I haven't got the money. It means Jenny will have
You'll have the money, Bart. I'm going to send for it right now.
Oh, but Red, you can't afford
Who said I can't? Well, I got more money than I know what to do with. An uncle of mine cashed in his chips and left me oodles of dinero.
Honest?
Sure, Bart. I'll ride up the street and telegraph for it right now. All right, Thunder.
Well, much as I hate to do it, I reckon I'll have to let Red lend me the money, little Beaver. But what uncle was it left him all that money?
Him he big liar. Red Ryder no got him, Uncle.
Well, then why did he...
Oh, him get him money. Maybe borrow him from somebody.
Well, I can't let him do that. I may not be able to repay him for years.
Howdy there, Barton.
Who him big man talking to you, Mr. Barton?
That's Carson. Man who wants to buy my ranch.
Yeah, I was looking for you, Barton.
Yeah? What for?
I understand you're in trouble. A stage driver from Willow Springs was telling me all about it, didn't he?
Well?
Well, seeing as how you need that money so much for the operation on the missus, I thought maybe you and me could come to terms.
About what?
Your ranch, Barton. I'll give you $4,000 for a clear title to it.
Mighty charitable of you, Carson. Considering it's worth $15,000, and considering how much the water rights are worth to you.
Well, I thought I was doing you a favor. But if you're not interested,
wait a minute, Carson. I'd like to think it over.
You won't have to, Bart. I'll have the money for you by tomorrow morning.
But Red, I can't have you borrowing money from me.
Who said I was?
Little Beaver told me.
He's loco. I'm not going to let you sell your homestead to the likes of Carson.
I take it you're Red Ryder, huh?
That's the name, Carson. And before I leave this neck of the woods, you'll be wishing you never heard it.
What are you driving at, Ryder?
Just this. I'm satisfied the caving in of the trestle was no accident.
What makes you say that?
I went back there and found out where somebody had chopped the main pilings with axes. And I got a mighty good hunch who's responsible.
That kind of talk's mighty dangerous around here, Ryder. What do you got to back it up?
Nothing yet, but I will have.
Well, let me know when you do.
You'll be the first one to know, Carson.
Well, I wish you luck. You'll need it. I'll be seeing you again, Ryder.
You bet you will. All right, Bart. You go on home and don't tell the missus anything about what happened. The shock wouldn't help her condition.
Where are you going?
Well, me and Little Beaver are going to stick on Carson's trail. Maybe I can get some evidence on those sneaking coyotes. All right, come on, Little Beaver.
here, Red Ryder?
Till the moon gets behind those clouds, little Beaver. Can't take a chance of Carson or any of his men spotting us on his range.
Oh, moon almost behind them cloud now.
Yep. And soon as it's pitch dark, I'll sneak up to the lean-to, and from there I'll be able to reach that second-story window where Carson and Gorman are talking.
Oh, maybe he'll hear a big powwow and get him close enough, huh?
That's what I hope to do.
Oh, pitch him dark now, Red Ryder.
Yep. All right, stay here with the horses. Here I go.
Red Ryder's going to lend Barton the money for the operation. How do you aim to get Barton spread?
Maybe Ryder won't have it to lend Barton, and then what's he got? Hey, what's that?
Well, it sounds like... Why, there's somebody on the roof.
Blackie, Hurley, get him! Come on, outside!
Come on, look at him.
Hey, there he is. It's Red Ryder. What? He jumped to the ground. Don't let him run away. Get him, Blackie. Got him, boss. Dropped him right in his tracks. Good work, Blackie.
Well, what do we do with him now?
What do you think? Tie a rock around his neck and drop him into the river.
Here we are, Blackie. Let's get him off the horse and toss him into the river.
Hey, go on it.
Huh?
He's still breathing.
He won't be breathing much longer now. Let's heave him in.
Here.
Hey,
Look. He's floating downstream.
What? Why, that rock must have slipped off when it hit the water. Well, he won't be floating long when he bashes himself against them rapids below. Not for long, he won't.
Get him up, Papoose! We got him, save Red Ryder! Get him close to fast water now! Jump up, Papoose! Swim him, Papoose! More fast him! Oh, maybe catch him, Red Ryder, before too late! More fast, Papoose! He'll go him in rapids! Get him closer now, Papoose! Now maybe tie a rope on Red Ryder! We got a rope tie on him. Now we swim him back. Pull him, Papoose. Now we get him close to riverbank. Yippee, Papoose. Good him, horse, Papoose. We got him Red Ryder on riverbank now. Me help him pull him. Me got him out of river now. Oh, him not dead yet, Papoose.
How is he, Doc?
Oh, Ryder will be all right, Mr. Barton. It was only a grazing wound on the scalp. Probably knocked him out, but not dangerous.
Oh, look him. Him open eyes now.
Yeah. You see, he's coming around now.
Hey, what am I doing here in your home, Bud?
Now, just relax, Ryder. You've been
But it's daylight. Last I remember.
You get him shot in dark, Red Ryder.
And tossed in the river to boot, little Beaver tells us. He fetched you back to the bank just as you were about to be finished off in the rapids.
Well, seems like I missed a lot of fun. I sure thank you, little Beaver.
No thank him me. You thank him, Papoose.
All right, I'll thank your Pinto, too. Say, what time is it?
It's just about 9.
Then I've got to get into town and fetch that money. Ought to be here by now.
Now, wait a minute, Red. When Carson gunmen see you ain't dead like you're supposed to be, they'll make darn sure you will be this time.
Maybe I'll have something to say about that.
Yeah, but, Red, they'll be gunning for you.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Why not get the sheriff to arrest him before you go?
Now, how are you going to prove anything against them?
Well, little Beaver saw him toss you in the river.
Yes, but that's not enough. Testimony of any child doesn't ever get very far in any court. Any half-smart lawyer can make it sound like just a dream.
But I can't let you expose yourself like this.
Now, don't you worry, Bart. Just hand me your spare gun, and I'll be back with that money by dinner time.
What's the matter, You seen a ghost?
When I believed in him, I'd say I had.
What's biting you?
Red Ryder's in town.
What?
Saw him with my own eyes. Was at the telegraph office waiting for that money to come through so he could take it back to Barton's Ranch.
Why, you blundering nitwits.
Can't understand how he could have saved his hide, boss. Not unless he's half cat.
Shut up. I ain't asking for excuses. Did he see you?
Nope. And he ain't talked either.
You mean not yet he ain't? Blackie, get the men. We're riding, and I'm going along this time to make darn sure nothing goes wrong. Howdy, Red Ryder.
Howdy, Sheriff.
What brings you here?
Well, Sheriff, I've got $2,000 in this saddlebag, which I am to take over to the Barton Ranch.
Well, what's the matter? You afraid that you're going to be held up?
Oh, not afraid, Sheriff. I'm hoping I will be.
Oh, what's the matter? Is the money Confederate bills?
No, good $100 bills. Except I took the trouble to earmark every one of them so they could be identified. And I want you to see them. Here.
Hey, what are you aiming to do, Ryder?
Well, I'm expecting Carson or some of his gunslingers to stick me up between here and the Barton Ranch.
And, what do you want me to do?
Keep most of this money with you and follow me far enough back to keep out of sight.
Oh, well, I get what you mean. Yeah, I'll ride up and catch him red-handed.
That's it, Sheriff.
And why do you want to carry any of that money at all?
Well, that's just extra precaution. If Carson should slip away, you could always tab him through this earmarked money.
When do you want to start?
Now.
Me going too?
No, little Beaver, I'm expecting plenty of fireworks. So you'd better stay here till it's all over. All right, let's go, Sheriff.
Hey, Carson, do you suppose Ryder might have took a shortcut?
I don't reckon he has. Curly would have spotted him from the top of the hill and give us a signal.
Hey, maybe Ryder spotted us and going back to town.
He couldn't spot us hiding here in these trees.
Maybe we didn't get here in time. He must have already gone by.
Hey, there he is now, rounding the bend of the trail below.
Here, get set, men. I don't make a move till I give you the nod.
Why can't we pick him off his horse from here with our rifles?
No. He was a dang cocksure of what he was going to do to me yesterday. Now I want to see his face when I tell him what I'm going to do to him. All right, men. Let's go.
Here,
come on. Here you go. Reach higher, Ryder.
Well, howdy, Carson.
Surprised, Ryder?
Nope. Matter of fact, I'd have been kind of disappointed if you hadn't shown up, Carson.
Still a cocky hombre, ain't you? Well, you ain't going to be for long. As soon as I get that money you're carrying, then I'll be giving you what's really coming to you.
If you don't get yours first, Carson.
No chance of that now, Ryder. Get his gun and money, Blackie.
Yeah. Carson, here's the sheriff with a posse.
Huh? Amuse man.
Oh, no, you don't, Carson.
Oh, Blackie.
Hey, Ryder's got Carson.
I'll get Ryder.
Here's one for you, Gorman.
Oh.
Hey, here's something for you, Ryder.
Oh.
Well?
Nice shooting, Ryder. You knocked back his gun right out his hand.
Yes, here they are, Sheriff. And now you know where they belong.
Yeah, you better do. Behind bars.
Well, Bart, looks like you won't have to worry about Carson for a long time, eh?
No, reckon not. Heard the judge sent the whole pack of gunslingers where they belong.
Thanks to you, Mr. Ryder.
And how does it feel to be back home, Mrs. Barton?
Feels mighty good to be out of that hospital, Red.
You feeling all right?
Just fine. I'm already walking again, see?
Oh, that's fine.
And we're mighty grateful to you, Red. Especially for getting my herd money back from that low-down Carson.
Shucks, that was a pleasure, Bart. Well, I reckon, little Beaver, and I'd better hit the breeze.
Why? Ain't you staying with us for a while?
Well, I'd like to, Bart, but we only dropped by just to see how you folks were, and...
And Red Ryder, him not happy if him no look him up trouble other place.
Well, so long, folks. We've got to hit the trail. Let's go, little Beaver. Come on, thunder!
Don't miss the next exciting episode of Red Ryder.